What is up, everybody? We are back playing, what are we playing? Spire's End, Hildegard. It's been like 2 weeks since we last played Chapter 1, because now we're on Chapter 2. Um, I may have forgotten how to play, but we're going to wing it anyways. Let's dive into it. So, the last thing we did was we defeated that scarecrow, I believe. So, you watch in satisfaction as the scarecrow's pumpkin head bursts in an explosion of orange goop and seeds. Its tattered burlap arms drop, lifeless to its sides. The fray has left you covered from head to toe in crow feathers and pumpkin innards, and you didn't pack any extra clothes. It's been a rough morning, but it could have been worse. After wiping yourself down, you notice a note nailed to the scarecrow's post. If you would like to read it, pull card 84, which we did read. But we will reread it. I need to find the card now. Because I don't know where it went. Man, I know we read it. Where'd it go? Did we not read it? Or is it right here? Oh, Vogg's Will. Yeah, it's right there. '84, yeah. So, hey, let's do this. Vogg's gift to whoever is lucky enough to read this. It's unfortunate for me, but fortunate for you, I have stumbled into incurable misfortune. During my pursuits here in the hills, I contracted crow fever. Due to this and my lack of lineage, I leave my most precious family heirloom to you. On the path through the pointy peaks, you'll come across the Oak of Elders. I've hung it there. Please be respectful of the others at rest. A warning, keep away from the crows. My enchantment haven't worked. They're poison and will give you the fever as they did me. It takes hold of your mind and drives you mad. Sincerely, Bog. Okay, so yeah, this is in our inventory. And then so we're deciding to go to Pointy Peaks. That's where we left off. So we need to pull card 104, which I already have. So Jingle Bells. The trail follows a creek up into the mountains. From here, you can see the break line. A fresh coat of snow speckles the pointy peaks. It's a magnificent... Hold on. Get some tunes going while we're playing. It's a magnificent sight. You hear ringing. A seasoned gentleman with bells tied onto him from head to toe is coming your way. With way too much enthusiasm, he scurries towards you, arms raised. Oh my, I've got just the thing for you. Pull card 196. Then I have to make a decision. Okay. Let's say 196. Wow. Why is 198 right there? Yeah, I don't know why 198 was right there. Okay. 196. Let's see what he has to say. Wild game. While you're out in the wilderness, it pays to keep your eyes open for wild game. Pull and shuffle the cards 197. There are 4. Place them in a separate stack face down. This is the wild game deck. Pull a card from the deck whenever you encounter the symbol above, the paw symbol. This wild game deck is only used in Chapter 2. Good luck and happy hunting. Okay. So what did it say? 197? So say shuffle, pull a card from the deck whenever you... Shuffle, yeah, shuffle. Yeah, these good shuffle. I have no idea what's on these cards. I don't think I've ever gotten this far in the game. Let's put that over there. Wild game. Okay, so what was our choices? I have a touch of leprosy. Be gone. Let me guess. A bell. Which one should we go for? Because who's chasing me? Some gentleman. I mean, he's coming just at me, and I don't like that. We're gonna do 106 because I don't feel safe. The leaper. Nobody has had that in ages. Where are you from, girl? He takes a step back, careful to keep his distance. Just down the hill, Grey Oaks, you reply. Didn't realize the Oaks was plagued with such hardships, though it does breed its fair share of deaths and disease. That's why I've taken to the wilderness and the wolves and bears. You needn't worry about them, though. They can smell the sick. You won't be bothered. He reminds you of a giant wind chime as he walks off. Once the course of the bells begins to fade, you can hear the rush of a stream. Okay, so there's this symbol here that we saw. So we need to draw a card. Okay, so Twilight Squirrel. So we have to fight this thing, right? We'll get back to the leaper here in a second. So we get 3 dice, and we get to roll twice. We get our wild dice, of course. And we need 3... Or do we need 2 and 3 for that, right? Let's double check out if I'm doing this right. Gotta make sure. Bullseye limit. 2. Accuracy. Yep. Sets. Yep. D, the reward. There's no reward. E, bonus challenge. Bonus reward. Bullseye parts available. Result prompts. Okay. So we can do this twice. We'll keep one of these. When do I roll this? At the end of my sets? I think so. Yeah. Gosh darn it. Okay, lock out one of those. Dang, nothing. Well, we got one. How are we tracking that? I forgot. Okay. Nothing. Just lock in the blank, I guess. That one. Dang, nothing. Ooh, lucky us. We get knocked it out. Okay. If successful, place in your inventory. Otherwise, put it back in the wild game deck and reshuffle. We have a Twilight Squirrel pelt. Nice. Alright, back to the leaper. So we can either stay on the trail or go to the stream. We're kind of on a mission. We have to deliver this mysterious package. I still have it? Yes, I do. We're going to stay on the trail. Pull card 111. Alright, Whistle Woman. Once the man is out of sight, you hear another voice from around the bend. He try and sell you a bell? Asks a woman with long silver hair and sun-weathered skin. Yes, why? You question suspiciously. He hustle you into buying a ringer? If not, you're still gonna need something to scare off critters. I don't have any gold. I mean, there's I can't afford the whistle, though. That's the thing. Let's just stay on the trail. Pull card 123. Troubled waters. You reach Peak Falls and come to an impasse. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? That card had a thing of Okay, before we read this card, we need to do this. So we get 3 dice plus this. We only get 1 set, huh? Clock in one of these. We need 2 though, and we only get 1 chance. Ooh, there's one. we got 2. Nice. So if successful, place in your inventory. Otherwise, put it back in the wild game deck and reshuffle. If acquired, you may eat the pheasant egg and gain 1 feet of marksmanship. If you do, discard the pheasant. If acquired. Assuming I can do that whenever. Okay. Okay, Whistle Woman's gone. We're continuing. Heavy rainfall has wreaked havoc on the area. A stream that's now a river blocks your path, and the bridge once here has been swept away. Downstream, you can see shards of the structure jutting out of the water. You're glad this delivery wasn't assigned to you last week during the storm. There's a wall of rock to your left, a cliff to your right, and a treacherous river in the middle. Climb up over the cliff. We do have a rope, right? Grappling rope. Wade through the river. Ride through the river. We don't have that. Use grappling rope. Oh, there it is. If acquired, we could do that. Could do 150. But we need to do this deck. Alright, we're facing a field rat. 3 dice. We'll lock that in. Nice, we got 1. Oh no, gotta get rid of 1. Okay, there we go. So we hit him for 1. We get 1 more try. We're keeping the dot. Keep that. Ooh. Nothing. So we need this to win. Nothing. The rat got away. Shuffle them up. Alright, so now we are using the grappling rope. Because we have that. 150. We're getting through this deck pretty quickly. 150. Campgrounds. Did you use the grappling rope? We did. You swing over the river, landing safely on the other side, but you're unable to keep hold of the rope and it swings away. Discard the grappling rope and Mildred, the mule, if required. Okay, we do that. So chapter 1 card. So we'll put it back with chapter 1. When the river at your back, you continue the climb until your legs give out. Time to rest. To your left is an open meadow edged with wild berry bushes. On your right, there are signs of game. You spot rabbit tracks and scat from something else you can't identify. Camp in the glade, camp near the critter tracks. Well, they said something about keep the critters away, so I feel like it might be safer to camp in the glade. So we'll do that. 151. 151. Thank the berries. Oh shoot, there's a paw symbol on that one. Hold on. We got that field rat again. Hey, we got a target. Might as well just roll out for funsies. Nothing. We hit him for 1. We got the dot. Oh, so close. We'll lock that in. Okay, we got another target. Let's see if we can get the accuracy one. Nope. Okay, so we defeated the field rat. If successful, place in your inventory. Otherwise, put it back in the wild game deck and reshuffle. Can I sell these at one point? Maybe. Alright, now we're at Thank the Berries. A cold breeze pricks at your ears and cheeks. As you attempt to start a fire, you rub your hands together, then stoop over and blow on the kindling. A flame leaps and the fire catches hold. The smell of burnt hickory wafts up to your nose. There's nothing like the primal comfort of a campfire. As you sit down to get comfortable, a berry bush in front of you shakes and twigs begin to snap. Ring bell, blow it. Nope. I got nothing. What now? I think we got a fight going on. So pull 154 and 156. There's 156. No, I don't need that one. 156. 154. A bear. Dun dun dun. Sleep Bear. Hit accuracy. We got 3. And a thingy. We got 7. Kind of forgot how this part works. Okay. So we go first, right? Face-off scenario. Okay, I think I got it. Hildegard will go first. What do we need? Okay. Nothing. Jiminy Crickets. Still nothing. A dot. Okay, we got 1 target on him. 1 hit out of 7. Okay, he's hitting us now. He does not get a wild shot, right? His hit accuracy is 3. Dang, he hit us for 2. He can lock in both, right? Yeah. So that's gonna hurt. Here, we'll switch it out for these. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, so he's gonna do it again. Okay, he does not hit that one. Okay, back to us. Whoa. A dot. We can keep the dot, or we can do a block. Ooh, that's a tough call. When do I have to decide the blocks? Like when I roll? Block has a great shot. We're going to use it to block. Okay. Keep that one. Nothing else? Nothing. Okay, he's hitting us now. He's smart enough to keep that. Guess he'll keep that one. Another circle. Cool, he didn't even hit us. Nice. Hour go. We're gonna keep this one. Keep that one. Gosh darn it. Okay, we got 1 hit on him. Okay, his turn. Alright, he took out our block. Dang, he hit us for 2 now? It's not going in our favor right now. Do I have a feat of any kind? Jimmy Crickets, let's keep that. Okay, we got 1 thing there. Nothing there. 1 dice. What do I have here? We're going to do the bullseye. So we remove 2. Add 1 bullseye on target. Okay, so it's going to be 4. Okay, his turn. He's going to keep this one. Graze. What is graze? No finesse on next turn. Ooh. No lock in that one. Nice, he did not hit us. Okay, our turn. We're going to keep a circle. Keep a circle. Gosh darn it. Nothing. He's going to keep both of these. Circle. Nothing. Okay, I get that right. Our turn. Okay, we got 2 dots. We're going to lock both of them in so I can get a block. Nothing for that other one. Nothing for the shot dice, but we did get that block, so... Grizzly is attacking again. He sadly took out our block and dealt us a damage. Okay. Our turn. Really? Come on. Do I have anything I can use? Oh my goodness. Gonna lock this in. Graze. And another one. Shoot, he took us out. This might be the end of the game. Okay, so yeah, he won. So we lost. We're probably eaten. We've probably gotten eaten. I could redo. No, I can't. It costs 3. Shoot. Alright, we lost. What do we got? Is this the end of the game for us? Probably. Saved by the bell. You escape through the brush as snarls and growls bellow behind you, but you don't get too far. Once you see the ledge, it's already too late. You tremble down the embankment, hitting your head on the rocks. The pain acts quickly. A curtain of white begins to cloud your vision. Is this where it ends? Eaten alive? Hunting all that wild game has caught up with you. As you drift into unconscious, you hear something ring. Lose 2 feet of mark. Well, there that goes. The world goes dark. 199. Are we jumping straight to Chapter 3? We are jumping straight to Chapter 3. Let's read what this says. Cabin in the woods. You're up. The man with the bells is tending the fire nestled in the belly of a jagged stone hearth. You are nearly eaten, but I made enough noise to scare them off. Thank you for that. Where am I? You're just outside of Crow Falls in my little hideaway. Are you all rested up? Alright. Well, kind of a short game, but that was Chapter 2 of... What is this game? Spire's and Hildegard. So far, pretty enjoyable. I am enjoying that one. Was pretty quick, which mainly was just traveling, honestly. So it was card after card. But next episode, we are on we're going to be exploring Chapter 3 and see what entails for that. Hopefully, we can get through all 4. We only have 2 more chapters to go. But other than that, please like and subscribe. We'll check you next time. Deuces.